Oh, okay.
Hey, how's it going? Walk around here real quick. She's
Cool.
She's got a patrol car here.
Oh. Okay.
Just making sure. Just making sure. So.
It's in that pocket there. Yeah, we'll find it. Keep that in there. I'm just making sure nothing else on it. Okay, I'm gonna have you sit back here, and then I'm gonna read your rights and everything. Okay.
Just real quick. Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. So yes, so that's why I was like, let's double check with Miles. She was trying to say that she was going to go intercept somebody at the front to watch her car so she can go back out to her car because she can't find her keys.
Why was she stuffing it in the back?
Exactly. So make sure that we get that stuff.
So you want to do that side and I'll interview her?
No. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll just double check with Miles and just make sure that he gets us the video of her concealing and passing points of sale without talking to an employee. Her thing was like, I was just getting stuff for the PD.
That's what
So
she
I
said,
had to
but
stop.
she had got a backpack tote.
Yeah.
She's stuffing it, zipping up each time in there, so it wasn't like putting in a cart. So don't
No.
do that shit.
Yeah. No. Why is? Yeah. That's. You don't have
I'm gonna
to.
read her Miranda and figure right by the
because that's what she was trying to tell me is like, the only reason I stepped out was to have someone watch my cart so I can go. So we just want to make sure.
What was she doing with the backpack when she tried to step out?
She said she couldn't find her keys, so she tried to go out to her car to make sure she didn't leave her keys here. So she said that she was gonna.
Did we find the keys?
That's another thing too. We'll search the bag and see if she has her keys or not. But as we pulled in, we see her patrol car.
You ran it. Yeah.
So she came here. Just got off work, came here.
Okay.
She says her duty weapon's in her car, which I don't know. Do we need to contact?
Probably.
Her to figure that.
Probably.
We don't want to just leave that here, right?
Well, I mean, first offense, but theoretically, cite and release. But
That's true. That's what we're gonna do. But
What,
more
should
than
we?
likely, that's what we're gonna do.
Should we do that? I mean, honestly.
That's what we're. I don't know. I mean, because she should know.
Yeah. What's
For sure. Because that's what we were kind of game planning. I'm like, well, it's $50, and so normally first events. I mean, that's what whether she's a police officer or not, that's what we normally would do. So
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I'm sure we're gonna have to let White River know that we have her here. But yeah, because that was her thing. She was trying to tell me that she.
Okay. Let's just listen in. I can go. Did you see the video at all yet?
No. Do you want to just confirm?
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch.
And just let me find out.
Okay. Oh, Miles, I need you.
Oh, so sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're all good. I just need in and out.
This is a shitbox situation. But
Yeah. I just want to see the video because she's telling us something, and I want to make sure that what she's trying to tell us doesn't match
I was
up.
watching her on the video.
Yeah.
She comes
when she was in the
through
front end, yeah.
That check, those self-checks that are closed, but we have product there, so we leave it all. She went through there, she had her phone out.
Okay.
Then she cuts around the corner, goes over to Clint at door 2. Clint talks to her, she turns around, she goes to customer service. She waits in line in customer service for a minute or two. She rolls up, says a couple words to generally the team lead, comes out, heads back to door 2, talks to Clint again, circles back around, and then she cuts through, up through the self-check, turns around, gets in line to self-check 5.
Okay.
She's at self-check 5, she scans the tote, just the tote. Doesn't open anything, scans the tote, just the tote, gets her receipt, heads out, goes right past the door host on 1, and she's passed everything, she's passed the scanner.
Yeah.
And that's when we stop her and
Okay.
say, hey, what are you doing?
So, because she's claiming that she was trying to find someone to watch her cart because she
Right.
didn't know where. But that doesn't explain why she would then try to push out the merchandise.
So here's what happened.
So-
So we usually have a lady at the door. She went to a point of sale. I don't know if she was buying something or if she was trying to help a customer who had missed something.
Okay.
She passes right next to her. To be fair, she's on her phone.
Okay.
But she passes right next to her, and she passes the EAS pedestals. I'm not sorry for saying this right now. I didn't even know that she was a cop. I thought she was like a regular person. I didn't even see because her hair was over the
Sure.
badge. So when she goes out past those final point of sales, I'm like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Our door hosts, unless they're cleaning the vestibule, are never over there.
So her story of trying to find someone to watch her cart doesn't track at all.
I don't.
Because she scanned the tote
She had several opportunities to
and she paid for the tote.
Yeah, she
Okay.
could have left her tote with either of our door hosts. She could have left her cart with customer service.
She
Okay.
even left her card anywhere
She
before
could
she
have just
purchased
walked
it.
away
She just
from
left
it too.
So
But then she
here's
buys the tote and then walks out with the stuff in the tote.
Okay.
This is the biggest one, and part of it may not even be on camera because depending on which aisle she was in,
Sure.
I witnessed her select an item, open up the tote, put it in the tote, and then close it.
Okay. It's odd
Select
behavior.
it, Close it. Select it, close it.
Why would you keep closing the tote?
When you're gonna pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me is that she keeps saying that she was gonna get 2 totes. That's why she was putting it inside of there. But why
That
would you
doesn't
put
make
the
any
lid on
sense
top?
either. Yeah, it doesn't
Exactly.
make any sense.
She has 2 lids. She doesn't have 2 totes.
Okay.
So I'll go get the video going for her right now. Let's see where she at.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that we can
Right.
clearly refute what she's trying to tell us.
She's
so.
gonna fight this. Like I
Oh,
understand
yeah.
she's
I
not-
mean, I get
She
it.
has to fight this because she wants to keep her certification.
So I'm going in backwards right now, but this
Okay.
is when she's at the point of sale.
Is that when she purchases the tote?
Purchases the tote. I'll get that going for you right now.
As I said, I watched her scan the tote,
Yeah.
doesn't open anything, pulls the receipt, heads right on up past River Street.
Right, so under our criteria, this is,
She's already staged the tote.
yeah, so the tote is full of all the stuff you've
Yeah.
seen already.
Okay.
Totes. Space for that.
Walmart's card readers.
Oh,
I'm familiar.
They are
Yeah.
freaking low.
You
I
got
think
it.
they intentionally put them on the fritz, so you have to get the app.
Probably.
Okay, grabs a receipt. Why is she grabbing a bag?
This is confusing to me. She grabs a bag and sticks it in there, and then she never does anything with it.
My man, is she planning to like go try to do returns on the merchandise with the bag? Like, what is the plan here? Something weird's going on. Okay.
Yes.
And from there, she proceeds straight to the doors.
I can show you.
Right out to.
I believe you. I believe you.
It'll all be in the.
All right, she's full of it.
Yeah, we're thinking so. The more we
So
talk to her, it
she
sounds like
she
more.
picks out a bunch of stuff. She keeps putting one item in the tote, closes the lid.
Yep.
One item in the tote, closes the lid. She went to a door host, went to customer service. At no point did she leave the cart or attempt to leave the merchandise.
Yep.
She has the tote staged in the cart. She goes up to the self-checkout, scans the tote, pays for the
tote. Yes.
just one tote. Takes the receipt, grabs an empty Walmart bag, and then proceeds right past everything to come out the doors. And that's when they stop her.
When you watched it, did you see on the phone?
She was trying
On
to
the
say
what?
that she got some phone calls.
She was on the phone at one
She
point.
said, "Dad, I just had to go out." I'm like, so she kept. Why would you buy one tote though? And not buy anything?
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's good though. I get what you're saying.
Every time she went to a door, she was putting her phone out. I'm pretty sure it's like every single time, either.
Is it to avoid engagement with associates?
Yeah,
That
so you-
happens with push-ups. They're always on their phone. They're always looking busy.
Because
Yeah,
it's
she
less
said she had
likely
a
someone's
family
going to stop.
death, and that's why. And hey, so is this how the cart was?
Okay,
The thing
so
was?
No, so when she was going out, so the tote was like this, with all the stuff
Was there any handbag?
inside of it.
that don't make sense because
So all that stuff was inside of the tote. The only thing she scanned was the tote.
Yeah. Then she claims she only came here to buy candy for the PD for the trunk or treat. None of this is candy.
Yeah, trunk or treat, the 10, 13, 27, 19, they give
She's
her $500.
just just trying to play on her emotions with the trunk or treat thing. She's lying.
It's good to see ya.
Okay, so the only thing that's hers.
Yeah,
You don't need that.
yeah, you're all done with cheer.
I can show you.
It's good to see you again. I'll tell Journey you say hey, okay?
That's on the
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
And so it was just like this.
So it was like
When she comes up to the self checkout, it's like this.
Okay.
With all this.
Well, and it's scooted a little bit further. She takes the little scanner. She just reaches in, scans the tote, goes and pays for that, and then immediately goes to push out.
Oh, she has one tote but two lids?
One tote, two lids, and then the empty bag. I'm thinking she grabbed the bag to try to probably stage it as legitimate if she got stopped,
Yeah,
would be my
yeah.
guess. But
So that sounds kinda
she made
intentional
no
then,
effort
too.
to open the tote to scan any of the
But
items.
she made an effort
inside.
to put it all in there and close it.
They saw her putting one item in and then closing the lid. Open it.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen, obviously, I'm just store from Walmart, but everything I've seen, she was super nervous.
Yeah.
And I recognize her, and I swear I've seen her on camera doing it.
Okay. She just decided to do
If you
it.
see anything else?
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Would you like her? Would you like her trespass on top of this too, or first one through? Okay. Okay. Oh well. No, that's what she was trying to tell us at first. Is that she just got a call on the panic. She came here to buy totally different things, is what she's claiming. And then she bought one thing but didn't buy the rest. I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
So my thought,
Don't conceal it, and then you don't forget that you had it in there.
my thought, we go back to re-interview her.
Yep.
Just straight up lay it out and say, listen, the difference between you getting booked into jail today and getting cited for shoplifting is you telling the truth.
Yeah.
That way,
Because I think if she wants to continue to lie about it, we also charge her false reporting, dude. Like, because I mean, what's the reason? Why lie at this point?
Yeah.
well, that's what I told when I came up here. That's my issue is
Yeah.
they're doing this makes all this look bad. So
Right.
It's kind of BS.
So I was just telling Butler, and my thought process is we go back, just re-interview her after seeing the video and hearing what they've told me, and just tell her, listen, you need to tell me the truth. If she's willing to tell us the truth, we consider the cite and release option. If she wants to stick to her lies, I think we take her down and book her. Like, there's no excuse.
We're talking the same thing we talked
So-
about right here.
And I think if we transport her,
Even do like a book site.
yeah. Well, maybe.
Well, he
If
was
she-
saying
if she's truthful,
signed
yeah.
book. That's why I said, well, it depends. Because Mike says, why would you do something like this?
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a site released here if
Why
things
say-
start to come to a different dynamic than what it is right
Well,
now.
then the interview difference makes a difference.
yeah.
To be honest.
I think if she's willing to tell the truth,
Yeah, that
we
makes a
consider that option.
Yeah, because she has her car.
But I
here.
think if she wants to try to dig in her heels and stick with her BS story, then dude, no, we're not playing.
The car is here. Call the supervisor. You pick up the car. It's at Walmart.
Yeah, we'll definitely let them know. Yeah, I'm game for that.
That's
It's a
my
good strategy.
feeling.
I think it's a good strategy. I really do.
So
Let's do it. It's okay. All right, cool. So yeah, no trespass yet. We will charge her.
Perfect. I'm verified that no one turned any keys. She's saying she lost her keys. Here.
She did say you could look through the bag too, right?
Yeah, I just trying to go through her bag. But just,
She was on her phone with her supervisor, and apparently from what I heard from her side of the conversation, she was saying that she was like, oh, they have silver on the bag, oh, those are the ones.
yeah, she checked her pockets. I said, was it okay if you check your backpack? Because I'll look through your keys. She said, yeah, go ahead. She said, that's why I was going back and forth trying to find my keys.
okay,
That way,
okay,
verify if that's true or not.
Awesome. And then we can always look through her bag.
We'll be back with some info for you, Miles.
Hey y'all, how you guys doing? Good to see y'all. Take care. Yeah, everything's good. So you look through that just real quick, yeah. See if we can find the keys for her. Yep. And then just go around. That kind of block it for us here. She said this was a personal bag, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's all her personal.
I can hold on to that for you.
Rounds right there. Didn't put that back in there. There's one.
Some rounds and
Yeah.
stuff? Okay. Yeah. And it didn't look like she had anything concealed, right? Like a
No, you
her
can't see
pistol or
the
whatever,
pockets, and
and
she pulled them
yeah.
out.
I know these last 2 days, this wind has been horrible. I don't know what happened.
Where's her car? Over there?
Yeah, it's like it's 2 rows over, and then kind of midway. Oh, actually, you see that black Durango?
Oh, yeah,
Good
okay.
hair and Panda?
Yeah.
That's hers. We ran the plate to and confirmed it's tribal police.
Oh.
Well, it belongs to the White Mountain Apache tribe.
C10 Pro, dude.
IR scanner.
You know?
What's an IR scanner?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Pretty high tense there.
Low den, high sensitivity, low sensitivity. I don't know what that is. No keys though, huh? Thus far. Oh, there's keys right here. Oh, I thought you had keys. Yeah, those are your keys.
No, nobody turned your car keys.
No one turned your car.
These are mine.
Gotcha.
It's a camera detector.
Like for
detecting surveillance cameras.
Oh. Just got a rat. What is that thing? Detecting surveillance cameras. Like,
yeah, or bugs
Walmart
like
cameras?
RF frequency stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to lose that.
It's gas money these days.
That's true. Well, still though, even if she did lose her keys, it doesn't explain why you're putting stuff in the tote and then would
No,
buy the
she's
tote, but
stealing
not-
things is
Yeah,
what she's doing.
yeah. There's no reason that looked good to do that.
That's the bag that she took, I bet you. She just took an empty Walmart bag. After she paid for the tote and took her receipt, she just takes one single bag.
And that's what she said. Because I couldn't hear her super good, but she said she claimed. Oh, she got a lot
Oh,
of
nice, dude.
She's probably been in this.
Yeah.
Well, and so Miles said he swear he has seen her before. Not with her stuff on, but
Yeah. Because I'd be interested if he goes back and finds anything else.
dude, you know he will.
Yeah. Okay. So I would. Yeah, I just lay it up front to her, be like, look, I'm unfortunately.
Tell you what it looks like video. and
You
that's
can
okay.
even use the bag as leverage. Be like, why take one bag? Because the odds are it's so that she can put the stuff in a bag to make the purchase appear legitimate for some
Yeah.
reason.
And I'd almost. I mean, it depends on how you want to do it, but I'd almost be like, look, dude, you do this. You do this.
Actually, I did the other day. Someone on one of those electric carts. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, get over here.
Yeah, Miles was like, dude, cops are chasing someone in a truck cart in their cruiser. I was like, dude, you have to pull
Yeah,
this
no,
door.
I did that. That was me.
Yeah. You guys been over here a lot?
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Captain Steele's calling.
Oh, nice.
Check out. Yeah. Well, even in your bag, you got like the empty Walmart
Those
bag.
are for
So you keep them when you buy, but you don't recall grabbing one today?
I usually just grab one and then just
I mean, here while you're leaving, why would you grab one if you didn't need a bag for your item purchase? Well, and then initially you told me you came here because the trunk or treat gave you. Well, none of the stuff you had with you were nothing but candy and all like that.
well, yeah. So I was gonna do my stuff and then come through and get the main stuff because it's really heavy to carry. They can't be guys.
Well, I'm gonna be straight with you because the other officer went in there, watched the video, all your interactions, everything you did, and it doesn't appear that nothing would happen accidentally.
Well, I asked if they could help me find my keys. I asked if anybody had questions. I don't know if you asked.
Yeah, well, no, I did. I did ask him to verify keys and stuff like that. And he said no one turned any keys, no, nothing like that. And they even at the point that they brought up the fact that every time when you went towards extra, you put the phone up like you're on the phone and you put that down. And so,
No, I hung up the call.
so I'm just saying, you know, it just doesn't look good the whole thing, but I just have to be honest because here's the situation here, and this is what I was told. I'm new here from Phoenix. You know, one, straightforward, get out, and then side release. If not, then it's so that's what I'm saying. The video here, other officers reviewed it. So that's why I'm asking to be honest. We're both officers, so
No, that was not my intention.
so you never had attention. You're saying it's totally accident. But you do agree that you did pass point of purchase when you walked out. But the rest are over there.
I know, but that lady, like I said, I thought she walked all the way down to the parking lot. I was looking for her.
Okay.
And that's when it stopped.
Okay, but then at that point you still did pass point of purchase. You agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but the fact is how, you know, the point of
I
purchase.
know, I was just gonna go ahead and see if she would take my cart so I could check the parking lot for my keys because
But if it wasn't paid for anyway, even if you just left it there, right? You could have just left it in those stores because you didn't pay for it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I
So it
should've
wouldn't have
just-
mattered at that point. And then second, the only thing I have heartburn about is, two, when you said, you know, because you're going to have to watch your cart. Well, why have her watch your cart if you took the time to scan one tote, but you didn't scan nothing else?
I was just, like I said, in my mind, I was thinking, must wait for the heart attack, so in my
Who is that? Who's that? The Sheila.
Katrina, she was our family friend.
So family friend passed out a heart attack, and when were you notified of it? No, I'm just estimating. When were you notified? Earlier, correct? You said earlier?
Yes.
So this was early before you got here. Yeah, it might be on your mind, but you had to
No,
answer.
it was,
No, exact. Just estimated.
like I said, it was in here.
That's right. That's right. So you're saying, so you didn't get to, you weren't aware of that for dying until you got into Walmart.
Yes.
Because I could swear the first time you said you just heard earlier, and then when you came back in, then you said it afterwards. So maybe it's my mistake. While you're in the Walmart shop. Okay. So right when she called you, you're gonna leave after you have notified that. Even though you didn't get the trunk or treat stuff?
No, I
You're just
can come
gonna
back tomorrow and do that again.
Okay. All right. One second. So she's saying that person died? But originally she told me because the only reason she got the trunk or
She's
treat
just
stuff,
lying, dude.
because she said she didn't get the trunk or treat stuff because of Keith said. Now she's saying she didn't get because the people are dead. She was gonna leave.
Well, now, and so she told you literally while we're standing here, well, she was going to come out, then go back in and
Yeah,
get the truck.
and leave it there. But you
Oh, but now we're going to do it tomorrow.
yeah, because
she's lying.
that's you changed it twice on me.
Yeah.
So that's why at the beginning she told me the whole reason why she's gonna get her keys and then go there and then pay for the items and get the trunk or treat stuff because she didn't get her items first.
Yeah.
But then she told me after she got the call that person died, she was gonna wait till tomorrow and get them.
Sure.
So already keeps changing
Yeah.
now, man. So yeah.
Can I? Do you mind if I talk to
Jump in, yeah. She's already been Mirandized.
Perfect. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Ward.
Ward.
Yes.
Okay.
Melissa.
Sure. So here's the situation, right? Obviously, you know why we're over here.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
What kind of animals do you have at home?
I have dogs.
Dogs? How many?
8.
Yeah, that's quite a few. What kind?
Belgian Malinois and Yorkies.
Okay. Very good. So why were the items inside of the tote?
Like I said, I have 2 separate totes. I was going to do one for the candy and then one for my personal stuff. I was on my way home.
So why were the items inside of the tote, though?
Just to make room. I wasn't, like I said, you can fit 2 totes side by side in the cart.
But there weren't 2 totes in the cart.
No, I guess I thought I had grabbed 2, but I grabbed 2 lids.
Okay. Okay. And so you put the items in the tote?
Yes, I did.
The animal items,
Just
things
make-
like that? And
just to
those are
make
your
room.
personal items?
Yes, those are mine.
Okay. All right. So you put those in the tote to make room.
Yes.
And when were you going to get the candy then?
I was going to get them probably around the same time. I was going around to make... Candy usually melts. I didn't want to put it in my car right away. So I was just going to get it on my way out. Or come back in.
Okay.
I guess it makes sense.
Which one do you think makes sense?
Well, like I said, I would normally put the totes side by side so
Yep.
they fit in there. So I can lift the tote in there. Because one of them is usually the heaviest. It's the candy.
So you went to self-checkout, right?
Yes.
And what did you purchase at the self-checkout?
I just got the tote. I was
Why not the items inside of the tote?
completely...
You
I'm not
put the
saying I
items
forgot it.
inside of
I
the
did,
tote.
I know, but
Then you tried to leave the store,
yes.
and you got confronted by asset protection.
Yeah, I was trying to go to talk to that lady to see if she could hold my cart. I was looking for my keys. Honest, looking for my keys.
I understand that. I understand that. I believe that you're looking for your keys, right?
Yes.
But here's the deal. You did a crime today.
I know it doesn't look good.
No, it's illegal. It's not that it doesn't look good. It's shoplifting.
That was not my intention.
I'm
I
not
just
asking you
got
what
a
your
phone
intention
call.
was.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I got a
I'm not
phone
saying
call.
when you got here you
Okay.
planned to steal stuff.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying something happened, and along the way, all we paid for was a tote, and then we tried to leave the store, and you're saying to find a lady, but you went to customer service, you went to one of the greeters prior to going and purchasing the
I
tote.
asked them about
At any point, you could have left your property, right? Now, you're a certified peace officer, correct?
Yes.
If I lost my keys, what are the keys for?
My car, my unit.
Yeah, so if I lost my keys from my unit, I would leave my merchandise and go find it because it's kind of important. Especially you said your weapon's in there, correct?
Yes.
So why go through self-checkout, purchase the tote, and then try to leave the store? We just need to be
I
on the
know,
level.
I-
That's it.
No,
We're done.
my intention
We're done
was
playing
not-
games.
It's not to take. I wasn't trying to take anything, honest. Okay. My intention was not to steal anything. Okay.
Okay.
That's not
At what
what's
point?
happening at all.
At what point?
No, none of it. No, none of it at all. Like
So,
I said,
so you put all these items in the tote, one by one.
Yes. I
Asset
did.
Protection watched you do that. They
Okay.
watched you close the lid on the tote after every time you put something in there. They've been watching you. I watched the surveillance video. You look like a thief. I'm gonna be honest with you. You look
I?
like a shoplifter on the video. I've watched a lot of shoplifters on video. You look like a shoplifter.
Okay, that's not good then.
It's not. It's not, and it makes it hard for me to believe that you
I know.
didn't remember
Okay.
things were in the tote when you went to leave the store. Especially when you grab the bag, because you know what that looks like, right? What does that look like?
Yeah. Like
You grab one bag with a bunch of stuff in the tote you didn't buy. What does it look like?
Yeah, it looks like I was trying to take something.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to try to make your purchase appear legitimate with a bag, right? You're going to put some stuff in there, and I don't know at what point your plan was to do that. I don't know.
No, that wasn't it. Sorry.
Yeah, but-
I always get a bag and I use it for my Belgian Malinois to pick up poop. He's got the biggest.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, we deal in probable cause, right? What's probable? Let me ask
I
you.
understand.
You have this call right now. Take your profession out of it. What's probable?
Evidence, whatever you've got. Right.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you what's probable.
I guess what it looks like.
What does it look like?
It looks like shoplifting.
It does.
Sorry, that was not. What a day.
Okay. You still don't know where your keys are, though?
No,
Okay.
I'm telling you, that's.
Okay. All right, sit tight.
So, it wasn't that's why I said
Officer Joe, this is Sir Captain.
Oh, hello.
So she's saying she did need to buy a tote. So
Cool.
She probably bought a
Yeah.
tote with the theme.
Well, she also shoplifted.
Yeah, that's what I told
So,
her. And then so the second lid explains she came back with a tote without a lid, so she came back to get the second lid.
oh, okay.
Let her know none of the
To get
items
the
are
second
candy.
tote or the second lid.
Second tote and a lid
yeah,
for the
she
first
bought a
tote.
tote a couple of days ago, and then she forgot to get the lid. I'm like, what a tote?
Well,
I
that
forgot
doesn't match
lid.
the story that she's telling
Yeah.
us either.
Yeah.
So-
So she
but
she,
that's just what
she
she
probably
told me.
bought the tote with their
I mean
funds.
the lid. So I think, but we gave her like $500 in a check because we do a lot of
She
booths
paid.
during
She
the
paid with a
fair.
card for the tote
Uh-huh.
that she
Does she
loaded
have
with
a-
items that she pushed out of the store.
Yeah. Does she have a department card too, or
No, it's just a $500
just a check.
check that was
Okay.
issued to her,
To
and
get all
then she
her
gives
stuff.
back the receipts then.
Oh, okay.
So.
So she did. That's
So did
probably
she
why
deposit
purchased the
that
tote.
and
I don't
then?
know what she did with it. We just gave
And then
her
she's supposed to give the
$500
receipt
check.
back?
Then receipts come back to us to
Okay.
justify, and then
Because she's.
it was
I mean,
some
the
hardware items
problem
too.
is this, right? The
Okay.
problem
Yeah.
is that she's
Yeah.
given us 7 different stories about what she was doing and how she was trying to get that accomplished.
Yeah.
And asset protection watched her load a tote with personal items,
Yeah.
one item at a time, close the lid every time. She had ample opportunities to stop and leave her
Yeah.
cart with someone.
Yeah,
She decided instead to purchase only the tote that was
Yeah.
full of the items,
Yeah.
and then attempt to leave the store without stopping to talk to anybody
Yeah.
before she was confronted by asset protection.
does she have her Unikey?
What's that?
Her Unikey? She said does that.
No, she's saying she still doesn't know where that is. So I was going to walk that
Yeah.
direction toward her unit and just see
Yeah.
if I can see the key.
Yeah.
But we also haven't dug through her pockets or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Okay.
she did shoplifting, so that's where we're at
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Is at the very least she's getting charged for shoplifting.
Okay.
So, yeah, can't explain how